obviously, with Caitlin Clark, we have seen a crazy amount of sales of the 22 Indiana Fever jersey. And we saw it from Fanatics today that Caitlin Clark is, in fact, one of the top 10 best-selling NBA jerseys. I had no idea that Michael Jordan is in the NBA, and I really had no idea that Caitlin Clark is in the NBA. But Caitlin Clark sells more jerseys than LeBron James. Caitlin Clark sells more jerseys than the most sold jersey on the New York Knicks. I repeat, the Knicks are good. The Knicks are good, and they have a star in Brunson, and she sells more jerseys than him. The Celtics are good, and they have a star in Jason Tatum. She sells more jerseys than him. She sells more than Victor Wembanyama. And by the way, I can't believe Jokic or Luka Doncic didn't go to number one because he's a brand new jersey. Like, I was in the NBA store. There was an entire section of the store for 50% off Luka Doncic jerseys. And I literally went to them and I'm like, this is after he got traded from the Mavs. I'm like, any chance you can get this down to $20 and someone might buy it? They're like, nah. I was like, have you sold any last week? They were like, no. But like, we're looking here at the most sold jersey. And obviously, we saw with the WNBA jerseys last year, obviously Caitlin Clark being the top most sold. Like, that was an obvious one. An absolute obvious one. What was the crazy one was Kate Martin selling more jerseys than Angel Wilson. Like, I think there is a near 0% chance that Kate Martin is in the top five. Not Kate Martin's top five. Angel Wilson's in the top five. Because these top three are going to stay as some of the top three. Paige Bueckers is going to be there. Kate Martin is on a new team. Let's not forget the Iowa fans. How many jerseys are going to be sold for Lucy Olsen if she makes the Washington Mystics? And you have to take into account, obviously, Sabrina's still Sabrina. You've got so many players on new teams as well. And Hailey Van Lith for the Sky is going to be right up there. Like, I don't think people realize how popular Hailey Van Lith is. Cameron Brink is going to be right up there as well if she comes back. So we're probably going to see Angel Wilson fall out of the top 5 in jersey sales, which would be mad. Like, it would be absolutely mad. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, when it comes to jersey sales, it doesn't really matter. It actually doesn't. Like, jersey sales for the best player does not really matter. I mean that because is Nikola Jokic even on the top jersey sales for the NBA? Yeah, Nikola Jokic isn't even there, and he's by far the best player. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not top 10, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But, yeah, it's, like it is what it is. And this is one of the things that people don't realize. First of all, this is on Fanatics, so these were jerseys are sold. But if you look at, this is in Europe. Obviously, look, I'm in Europe, so this is all I can talk about. So you go look at WNBA jerseys in Europe. So you see all these. There is a Sabrina Ionescu jersey available in every single size. There is they only released one Chicago Sky jersey available in every single size for Angel Reese. Dallas Wings Satu Sabally jersey. How is this not half price? She doesn't even play for them anymore. But to be fair, this has been sitting here for a year. There was a stage where it was only Satu Sabally jerseys. But in the European store, they released an Angel Wilson jersey, a Angel Reese jersey, a Sabrina Ionescu jersey. And you might be wondering, you're like, wait, why does Caitlin Clark only say youth? Why is Caitlin Clark only in youth sizes? Because they released the Caitlin Clark jerseys, they're gone. They are gone. Like, somebody sent me both colors of the Caitlin Clark jerseys because you could not get them in Europe. They were sold out in like a day in Europe. It was only, like, I checked all the time. I used to check all the time. And I would always check. And like, when it comes to the essentials things, they all say almost gone. They all say almost gone. Are they there in sizes? Well, there's no double XL Fever essentials. By the way, these hoodies are awful. The t-shirt, I kind of like the t-shirts. I kind of like the t-shirts, don't like the hoodies, but I'm never going to pay for a freaking essentials, anything. But you're looking, Angel Wilson, face of the league, jerseys in every single size. Caitlin Clark, jerseys sold out, and they had to release youth jerseys for Caitlin Clark, and they didn't even release youth jerseys for anyone else. Angel Reese, every single size. Sabrina Ionescu, available in every single size. And it's just Caitlin. It is literally Just Caitlin Clark that is selling out jerseys. And like, she is the most popular basketball player in the world right now, outside of maybe Steph Curry. And that is a crazy thing. But I've always said this, like, as someone who's not from America, where basketball's not the basketball's not a huge sport in Europe. It is not that big in Ireland. Like, again, a small enough sport that I have literally represented my nation playing against EuroLeague guys, like future EuroLeague guys, like not at the senior level, God no, but at the underage level. But Steph Curry was big enough that just as a basketball fan, people would be like, just my normal friends who had no interest in basketball used to watch Steph Curry play. And that is the way it is with Caitlin Clark now. Is that the non-basketball fan is interested in watching Caitlin Clark in a way that they were never, no offense to LeBron, that the casual fan has never really been interested in watching LeBron unless it was the finals. In a way that the casual fan gravitated towards your Steph. And we have not seen anything since then like Caitlin Clark. And it's shown in the jersey sales. It's shown in the ticket sales. It's shown in everything that, yeah, you can maybe argue she's not the face of basketball purely because what's his name? Steph Curry exists. But Steph's not got too much longer left. He's getting very, very close to being done. And yeah, like, we're seeing it not only, like, obviously, Caitlin Clark's going to be the top selling WNBA merch person until she retires. Just like since the year of 2015, Stephen Curry has been probably top of every single NBA merch list. Like, no matter what state you are in, no matter where you are in America, you see the local team's jerseys, you see LeBron jerseys, and you see Steph Curry jerseys. And it's been like that for a decade. And it's going to soon be the case where when Nike actually stops dropping the ball, you're going to see whatever your local WNBA team is, Breanna jerseys, maybe, and Caitlin Clark jerseys. And yeah, if you're in Vegas, you're going to see Ice stuff everywhere. If you're in Chicago, you're going to see Sky stuff everywhere. That's going to be great. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, if Paige Bueckers, like, turns back the clock and stops becoming passive Paige and starts to take over, we could see that happening. But again, until we see it, I'm not going to say it's going to happen. But until then, the whole Caitlin Clark jersey situation is just, might be like a once in a generation, once in a lifetime type player. And hopefully the WNBA stop doing what they're doing in refusing to promote her. So yeah, that is pretty much it on the jersey front. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see these recording sessions live and comment here, we are going to be live on these